Welcome, seekers of the unseen. Today, we journey into the sacred realm where nature breathes, spirits whisper, and the ancient serpent coils at the heart of the witch's world. In this video, we unravel the serpent's hidden symbolism, its wisdom, its power, its role as a guardian between realms. From forest groves to shadowed temples, we explore how witches throughout history have honored this primal force. Prepare to shed old beliefs and awaken deeper understanding as we step into a world where magic moves like a serpent through the roots of creation. Let the journey begin. Sacred Serpent, nature, spirits, and the witch's world. In the ancient tapestry of witchcraft, few symbols are as potent, enduring, and misunderstood as the serpent. From desert sands to forest groves, from the myths of early civilizations to the altars of modern practitioners, the serpent has slithered through time as a guardian of secrets, a messenger of hidden realms, and an emblem of transformation. Sacred Serpent, nature, spirits, and the witch's world invites us into a deep exploration of how serpentine symbolism shapes the witch's relationship with nature, spirit, and the self. More than a totem or mythic creature, the serpent represents an entire worldview, one grounded in cycles, intuition, primal energy, and the harmonic dance between life and death. To understand the serpent is to understand the world of the witch, a world where nature is alive, spirits are real, and magic flows through the veins of the earth like a living current. This essay uncoils the mythic and magical dimensions of the serpent and reveals why this ancient archetype continues to inspire witches in their pursuit of power, wisdom, and spiritual awakening. The serpent in ancient memory, a universal symbol. Long before organized religion, the serpent occupied a central place in the spiritual consciousness of humanity. Archaeologists have uncovered serpent effigies in Paleolithic caves, Neolithic temples, and sacred burial chambers across continents. Almost every ancient culture, Egyptian, Greek, African, Mesopotamian, Celtic, Hindu, Mesoamerican, assigns the serpent a role of profound significance. This universality is no coincidence. Serpents are, by their nature, deeply symbolic creatures. They are silent yet powerful, deadly yet healing, earthly yet mystical. Their ability to shed their skin made them emblems of rebirth. Their venom represented both poison and cure, danger and remedy. Their movement, sliding seamlessly between stones, grass, and water, allowed them to embody liminality, the in-between spaces where magic is said to thrive. For witches, these traits made the serpent a perfect magical companion. It was neither wholly good nor wholly evil, but existed in a realm of complexity, mirroring the witch's own role as a mediator between worlds. In the ancient temples of Egypt, serpents guarded the gates to the afterlife. In Greece, the serpent-entwined staff of Asclepius symbolized healing. In Africa, serpents represented ancestral guardians, fertility, and the foundational energy of creation itself. The serpent has always been more than a creature. It is an archetype of power. 2. Serpent as earth wisdom, nature's secret teacher. For the witch, nature is not a backdrop, but a living, breathing entity. The serpent becomes a guide to reading the subtle languages of the earth. It teaches the witch how to feel with the body, not just think with the mind. Serpents press their bellies against the ground, attuning themselves to vibrations beneath the soil. In this way, they exemplify the witch's need to stay grounded even when exploring the unseen. Witches often invoke serpentine imagery when working with earth magic, divination, and healing. The serpent's ability to travel in silence mirrors the witch's path, one that values observation, patience, and subtlety over force. Serpents navigate the world through sensitivity, and witches use the same sensitivity to sense energies, spirits, and the shifting currents of fate. Nature itself is serpentine. Rivers snake across landscapes, vines curl in spirals, lightning forks in serpentine patterns, and even the double helix of DNA winds like a tiny serpent. To engage with the serpent is to recognize that life moves in curves, not straight lines. Growth is cyclical. Transformation is ongoing. The witch embraces this flow and learns to ride the tides of energy instead of resisting them. 3. Spirits of the serpent, guardians, guides, and allies. Spirits in witchcraft take many forms: animal, ancestral, elemental, or entirely otherworldly. Among them, serpent spirits hold a unique place. They serve as guardians of thresholds, keepers of forbidden knowledge, and mediators between the lower, middle, and upper realms. Many traditions depict serpent spirits as protectors of sacred places, wells, caves, burial grounds, or ancient trees. These locations often serve as crossroads between worlds, making them ideal sites for rituals, offerings, and spirit communication. Witches working within animist traditions believe serpent spirits help maintain the ecological and magical balance of these locations. When approached with respect, they can offer insight, healing, and empowerment. Some serpentine spirits are ancestral, representing lineage, blood memory, or family totems. Others belong to the land itself, primordial beings made of stone, water, and soil. In African and Afro-diasporic traditions, serpent deities like Damballa, Idawedo, or Mami Wata embody creation, fertility, and divine wisdom. In Hinduism, Naga spirits are revered as guardians of treasure, secrets, and the underworld. For witches, working with serpent spirits involves understanding boundaries and reciprocity. These spirits are powerful and ancient. They require humility and clear intention. A witch doesn't command a serpent spirit but forms a relationship, one built on respect, offerings, and mutual understanding. 4. Shedding the skin, the serpent and personal transformation. One of the core magical lessons of the serpent is the inevitability and necessity of transformation. When a serpent sheds its skin, it leaves behind what no longer serves it. The process is neither graceful nor easy. It involves friction, pressure, and vulnerability. Yet what emerges is renewed. Witches deeply identify with this symbolism. Their path often demands the shedding of cultural conditioning, internal fears, outdated beliefs, and personal limitations. To become a witch is to embrace change as a constant companion. In ritual work, practitioners may use serpentine symbolism to mark transitions, initiations, life changes, or spiritual evolutions. The act of shedding becomes a metaphor for releasing emotional burdens, ancestral trauma, or energetic stagnation. The serpent reminds the witch that rebirth requires sacrifice. Transformation requires letting go. This lesson mirrors nature's cycles: death and rebirth, decay and growth, waning and waxing. Just as the serpent emerges renewed, the witch learns to continually recreate themselves, stepping more fully into power with each cycle. V. The serpent and the shadow, confronting fear and mystery. Because serpents embody danger, death, and the unknown, they naturally evoke fear. Yet this fear is precisely why they hold such power. In the witch's world, confronting fear is an essential step toward gaining mastery over the self and the spirit. The serpent becomes a teacher of shadow work, the exploration of the hidden, suppressed, or rejected parts of the psyche. Engaging with serpentine energy in meditation, dream work, or ritual allows the witch to face fears, old wounds, and subconscious patterns. The serpent does not offer false comfort. It invites the practitioner into the depths, where authentic transformation begins. This descent into the underworld is central to many witchcraft traditions. It echoes ancient myths of heroes entering the realms of darkness to retrieve knowledge, healing, or lost parts of themselves. The serpent, often associated with these subterranean realms, becomes both guide and guardian. By embracing the serpent, the witch acknowledges that wisdom is often born from discomfort, and power is forged in the dark. 6. Kundalini and the serpent fire, awakening inner power. Beyond the symbolic, serpents also appear in energetic systems, most notably in the concept of Kundalini from Eastern traditions. Here, the serpent is envisioned as a coiled energy at the base of the spine, waiting to be awakened. When activated, it rises through the chakras, igniting spiritual awareness and inner transformation. Many witches incorporate concepts of serpentine energy into their practice. This energy is seen as primal, creative, and deeply intuitive. It fuels magical work, enhances psychic abilities, and strengthens the connection to the spiritual world. Serpent fire represents inner awakening, sexual and creative vitality, intuition and second sight, union of body and spirit, access to deep ancestral memory. When the serpent rises, the witch becomes more attuned to the unseen, more confident in personal power, and more aligned with natural and spiritual rhythms. Yet this awakening must be approached with respect. Reckless manipulation of energies can lead to imbalance. Like the serpent, inner power should be guided, not forced. 7. The serpent as healer, venom, medicine, and balance. Serpents embody a paradox. They are both deadly and medicinal. Their venom, capable of causing death, has also been used to create powerful medicines. This duality mirrors the witch's understanding of magic, that all forces, even dark or dangerous ones, can be transformed into healing if handled correctly. In healing traditions, the serpent symbolizes regeneration, life force, protection from spiritual illness, cleansing of stagnant energy, restoration of balance. The caduceus, the symbol of modern medicine, features two serpents entwined around a staff. This ancient imagery reflects the idea that healing is not merely the removal of illness, but the harmonizing of opposing energies. Witches working with serpentine energy may incorporate herbs, stones, or rituals associated with shedding, regeneration, and purification. They may seek the serpent's guidance for healing emotional wounds or navigating physical ailments within the bounds of spiritual practice. The serpent teaches that healing is not linear. It is cyclical, layered, and deeply connected to the rhythms of life. 8. Serpent pathworking, rituals, altars, and magical practice. Within the witch's world, serpents are not abstract symbols, but active components of magical work. Many practitioners dedicate altars to serpent spirits or incorporate serpentine imagery into their tools. Wands carved like coiling snakes, chalices etched with scales, or amulets shaped like serpents. Path working with serpent energy may include 1. Meditations on shedding, visualizing the release of old energies and emotional burdens. 2. Grounding rituals, drawing strength from the earth, inspired by the serpent's physical connection to soil and stone. 3. Shadow work journeys, seeking guidance from serpent spirits during introspection and healing. 4. Energy rising practices, working with coiling and uncoiling energies to awaken intuition and inner power. 5. Offerings and reciprocity, presenting water, eggs, herbs, or stones to serpent spirits to honor their presence. 6. Divination, using serpentine symbols to interpret messages from spirit guides or the unconscious mind. These practices deepen the witch's connection to nature, spirits, and their own internal power. They embody the serpent's lessons: patience, transformation, silence, wisdom, and fierce protection. 9. The serpent in modern witchcraft, reclaiming power. In contemporary culture, serpents are often portrayed negatively, symbols of deception, evil, or danger. This distortion has roots in historical efforts to demonize pre-Christian earth religions, where serpents were once sacred. Modern witches reclaim this symbol as a source of empowerment, breaking free from narratives designed to suppress ancient wisdom. To embrace the serpent is to embrace sovereignty. It is a declaration that the witch walks a path defined not by fear or imposed morality, but by personal truth, spiritual intuition, and reverence for the natural world. The serpent becomes a reminder that power can be gentle or fierce. Wisdom can be hidden or revealed. Magic is both natural and sacred. Transformation is constant and necessary. By restoring the serpent to its rightful place, witches reconnect with ancestral memory and heal the divide between humanity and nature. X. The serpent's eternal wisdom. The serpent's journey through myth, magic, and spiritual practice reveals why it remains a central symbol in the witch's world. It embodies the essence of witchcraft, the embrace of nature's cycles, the exploration of spirit realms, and the unending quest for personal and spiritual transformation. To walk with the serpent is to walk the path of deep wisdom. It is to honor the earth, respect the unseen, and cultivate the inner fire that guides intuition and magic. The serpent teaches resilience, regeneration, and the courage to face both the shadows and the light. In the end, Sacred Serpent, nature, spirits, and the witch's world is not just an exploration of symbolism. It is an invitation. An invitation to listen to the whisper of scales against stone, to feel the pulse of the earth beneath your feet, and to recognize the ancient power coiled within your own spirit. Thank you for walking the winding path of the Sacred Serpent with me. If this journey into nature's wisdom, the spirit world, and the serpent's ancient magic inspired you, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your voice helps this community grow and keeps the flame of witchcraft knowledge alive. For more explorations into hidden realms and mystical traditions, don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Until next time, may the serpent's guidance protect your path and may your spirit move in harmony with the living world.